the middle one should be going. All right. Hi, everybody. This is Shannon, and this is Marco, and we're going to be doing live readings. It is so much fun. We're excited about this. So we're going to give a little bit of rules. We'll give out the phone. The phone number is up on the page there. So as we begin this journey through, we're going to be on for 2 hours. We'll be having people call in on the phone. We're going to ask that you, one question, just have one question. And I know a lot of people want to call in and do, tell us the stories and things like that. And that's
Which
okay.
is beautiful.
That's beautiful. But we want to get to as many people as we possibly can. So, and always remember, if you have a question, just type it in
the comments
on the
below.
comments below, and we will answer them. If you would like to call in, you can do that. We're letting everybody kind of fall into place here with it. I don't know. Are you on my page or are you on your page?
So we haven't started our readings. So we'll call you right back. If that's you calling, we'll call you right back.
We'll call you back. Just a second.
So we have live from your page, live from my page, and live from Conversations with Spiritual People. So we have a few here. I see a few there and there as well. So
okay.
We'll wait about 5 minutes. What are you feeling?
Well, I want to tell everybody, first off, let's give a disclaimer before. Know that everything is this is for entertainment use only. So if there is something medical come up or something like that, please seek your doctor.
Yes.
Medical help, psychiatric help, whatever you.
All of the above.
All of the above. We would never tell you to stop taking medications or
We're not
to see a doctor.
We're not here to prescribe things.
No. Now, I might suggest to you or say, please go see a doctor. Prove me wrong. I will do that, but that's under, I will tell that to you. So please do so.
Mm-hmm.
I do recommend that you write down your question.
Yes.
Marco is going to be doing fairy readings and intuitive stuff like that.
Yes.
I am going to be doing, if your family member is coming in, we've had that. We've got dragons in. We've got all kind of fun stuff that is coming in.
Can you explain a little bit on how that process goes? Because sometimes people think, well, you're a medium, you should be able to reach them. That doesn't work, right?
No. Some people, and let's put that out too, that, sometimes, when I do private readings or work with somebody, it's not always, like if you said, Marco, well, my brother didn't come through.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he might not have needed to come through.
We will call you right back. Hold the phone calls till we go live. Thank you.
So it might be your grandmother that comes in, because if you've had several readings with people and your brother comes through and communicates, well, for me, I want somebody that hasn't come in.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work with somebody that hasn't came in, so that I'm getting facts and I'm getting things that's very clear. Okay. So yeah, if you're expecting somebody to come in, please make sure that is. Don't be disappointed if they don't. You might have a grandmother. You may have one of your guides. You may have somebody. I'm not sure who, and that's okay. We're just going to let it happen and be in that place. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are several, and actually when we were setting up, we were setting up for the fairies and everything, and here comes the dragon. So I'm pretty sure we have some dragon people, elemental people that's going to be coming in and communicating. So we're going to have a lot of fun at this. Me and Marco just is very, very relaxed. We don't get into things. And if you ask the question, should I will tell you yes.
If you're thinking about it.
If you're thinking, yes. So that is one of the things. So make sure you word your question in the correct way. What does it look like? And have you noticed that it keeps flashing
I
today?
saw it again. It's like, hey, pay
So I
attention.
asked the beings when they started coming in to behave with the computers, because they really love to knock out the computers and things like that. And now they're flashing the lights, and that's the people that are calling it. You know, I asked your people to come from the library, which is the waiting room. They started coming into the room. My ears are hot.
There's a ring there too.
Yeah, there is. So we really want to put that out. Marco is actually running a special this month.
Yes.
For the month of April.
For the month of April, I am doing spring healings. So for 1 hour, you can have a healing or a psychic reading.
And we'll put the information up on here,
Mm-hmm.
or you can message him on his Facebook page, and he will tell you how to get over to his website to schedule that. I also do phone readings. I've been doing them from around the world here lately. It's been awesome. I do it on Skype. You can also go on my webpage, which is wizardofog.com. And book those. We do distant healing. Is just as effective as being
For people who are not that familiar with distant healing, can you share a little bit of how that works?
It's similar for me when I work with somebody at distance. I actually, there is no time or space for me when I'm in that realm. So when I'm working with you, you're actually, for me, you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Energetically, you're right there, and I'm working with you in that space. In that moment, in that time. So then what I do is send the energy, and it's like I put it in God's bank and then let God bring it back down to you in a way that is appropriate, so that it doesn't affect your daily life. Mm-hmm. You know, because you want the healing to be gracefully and easily. You want to do it in your sleep. You want it to just happen in that space. So it is pretty incredible in there. So are you ready?
Let's do it. I've seen a few questions rolling in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it from here. We'll start it off from this one, and then we'll work.
Oh, that's right. Marco can do it off of his phone, and we can
Yes.
see what people say, which that makes it better. We've been trying to figure this out and make it, and we love doing this, guys. Don't get me wrong. And we will get to the people on the phone that called. We will call you or call us. That's hi guys. Hi Angie.
Angela. Angie, shout out to Angela. Let's go to the actual page one and see.
Austin peeps, I love you. Hey, and I'm going to be setting up in the month of April. I am coming to Austin. I'm going to set up for doing private sessions there. Coming to Austin, so look for that, and I'll set it all up really soon. We were going to go to Colorado in April, but that's not going to. It's just our schedule and my schedule between Marco's and we couldn't figure out how to get everything put into place so that we can get there. So we're going to put that into play. You would be surprised at how busy we are. It is pretty amazing, and we love doing what we do.
So we have Karen. She's saying hi, guys, from Colorado.
Hi, Karen. See, we were going to try to come see you. Hey, if you're out there in TV land and you live in Colorado or would like to do something in Colorado, Karen has an extraordinarily beautiful place in Buena Vista, Colorado, and she can host events like different things there, and you should connect with her if you're interested. If you're a reader, a healer, a lecturer, do you want to bring somebody in to? She's in Buena Vista. It's in the mountains. It's absolutely amazing,
breathtaking.
It is. It is. It truly is. So get with Karen. You can message her on there, or you can go to Alternative Choices Wellness Center in Buena Vista, Colorado. They're touching my ears.
You're like, slow down, wait, we're getting there.
So And Karen, if you wanted to put your stuff up, what is this?
Thank you.
Yes. We're gonna get a call. Do we have somebody to call in? Do we have a caller? Let's do a caller.
Let's do a call.
Any questions? You can put them up on here or start calling in. Please do so.
I'm gonna check in with the other page and see what we have. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Yes.
We'll get to the questions.
Yes, post your questions up. It's really awesome. Where
Okay,
did we get
have
it on there?
14 comments. Yeah, that one.
Did we already look at that one?
No, we're about to go there.
This is y'all. I wish I could take a picture backwards and show you. It's like we got all these things set up over here on this side, and it's so fun.
I'll take a picture real quick. Bye-bye. Awesome.
So we're learning how to do all this stuff, so that we can be in there. So yes, type your question, or call us.
The number is 713-522-5084.
I know we had 2 people that called in. I don't know. Marco knows how to use this phone. I don't know how to use it. I'm afraid I'll blow it up.
Let's see. So here we go.
I can tell you now we have.
Here we go.
Awesome. You want to talk? You want to?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is the one.
And how do we go to speaker?
Nope, yep.
Is it already on speaker?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So just give us your first name.
Okay, I'm Latanya.
Okay. And what is your question?
I just wanted to know where I was in my spiritual growth, because I've been told I have like high energy, and I was wondering if I'm like piercing the veil or something, because I feel and like I hear ringing in my ears a lot and stuff. I'm just like imagining, with like my wild imagination or something.
You got it? Hang on, Marcos. He's jotting. Hang on just a second, hon. One of the things that is happening right now, we are being raised higher in vibration, and there is, for those out there that's probably experiencing it, the ringing in the ears, that is tuning in. And a lot of times we're trying to push through that, and we don't know how to. So one of the things, when you hear that tone, that sound, I want you to breathe and imagine that you're pulling your energy upwards, and you're bringing it up out of your head a little bit. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to get your energy flowing too big, because what happens when you get too big, your mind and everything won't shut down when you're going to sleep, and then you're up and awake, and things are going just really, really fast. So the best thing to do is just imagine your energy moving up, and you're moving yourself through that sound wave. And it is a level of the auric field, which has a sound to it. So you want to move through it. And where you are, there's still a little bit more of that you need to deal with, and healing-wise in yourself, because you doubt too much, and that comes from some childhood stuff that's going on with you, that you might want to find somebody that's in your local area or wherever you're at, to do some Reiki with you, or some EFT work, something of that sort, and that will help you.
Does that have to do with like the tightness that I feel in my throat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Reiki, I forgot his name. The one that's with you, he does the Reiki, right?
We both do.
We both do.
Oh, you both do. Okay, because I am in the Houston, Texas area.
Yes.
Okay.
I do want to share with you something to add on to Shannon was sharing. When you said about the ringing, I saw a musical triangle and about the ringing and the vibration, that you have to balance, incorporate like the Trinity. So I'm seeing like a pyramid, and it's like a solid foundation going to the peak. So starting from the ground, starting with grounding the energy and taking it up. You know, it's pretty much saying the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Thanks. And do I have a guide with me, or I feel like there's something around
You
me
have
all the
several
time.
of them. You have several of them, but just ask, and that's who's ringing, and that's what you need to move through and move up. If you ask, they'll give you your answer for that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
Bye.
That is awesome. I think we have some questions. I have several,
Yes.
and Angie's over here on this side.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. We have
Angie, don't go anywhere. We're gonna get to you.
Stick there. We'll be right with you. We have Latoya Minor.
Okay.
Where am I on my spiritual growth? I've been told I have. Oh, that was
her. Thank
yes,
you.
yes. Terry Williams. When will I sell my home?
Wow. So Terry, if you're out there and if you're watching me, one of the things I want to do is help you detach from it, because you've got some energy still stuck there with it. It's got some memories, it's got some energy. And so one of the things you want to do is start pulling your energy back out of it. You want to like breathe in and imagine like you're scooping up your energy and bringing it to you, so you're detaching from it, okay? Another thing you can do is go to the Catholic bookstore or a bookstore and that sells the St. Joseph's, and bury them. And it comes with instructions, and it'll bury them and say the prayer. But one of the things that I really do, you need to do, let it go. I think if you what is it, April, May? I think you'll know by the end of April, first part of May. And I think somewhere around in there is what I'm picking up. I'm really clearing a lot of energy from you around your throat, and just grab the energy. You need to start de-anchoring. It's like and if you have another place and you're moving in, like move the energy to there.
Yeah.
Start visualizing where you're going to, and put your energy there, and the house will sell, because there's somebody looking for it. They want it. And there might be a little bit of a negotiation going on with it, but yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, like
It's not much longer. It's just getting the pull. What else?
alrighty.
Can we go to Angie's question?
Yes,
over here?
we
'Cause
can.
she's been sitting over here for a while.
Thank you for waiting, Angie. Let's see.
Is that the one for? Oh, that's right.
Let's see.
Oh,
I felt that.
the phone is open if anybody wants to call in when we're
So
talking.
Angela, how do I get in queue? You are now in queue.
Okay.
Is it true that I am being guided to leave my job? If yes, please tell me, what will I be doing to earn a living?
I'll let you start. I feel like you got the answer.
I can feel it in my heart.
Yeah.
Right away, I'm feeling that it has to do with expression, with following your passion, what you love to do. I feel like your energy is shifting into a place where the opportunities, the right people are gonna show up, and it's just gonna show up it's just gonna be there. So pay attention and be mindful of the people, because sometimes it's the last person we expect. It may even be a coworker that at your current job that, hey, listen out. This is going on.
Angie, I do feel that you're going to make the transition out of your job, and I kind of like retire, but you're not, and I'm kind of like Marco is saying. I really want you to look into some of your private practice stuff, and that keeps showing up. But I think that, and I don't know why this, and I'm going to throw it out to you because I'll just say it.
Say how it is.
It's almost like investing in houses, like you're going to do, and I don't want to call it real estate. I want to call it like flipping, making a profit, like you would like, and I don't understand that quite yet about that, but something with houses, and like you do investing in houses, or you invest in something with houses, and
let me just kind of add in what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like, not necessarily, I don't want to say it's not an interior designer.
But I know she works for a company that is a builders. They're builders, and she does accounting. I do know that, but I'm saying there is something else there, and I want to put that to rest because I do know that she works for a company that are builders, and she does their accounting for them. But this is something else, and it may be another company, but this company, how do I put it? It will allow you to be more free with yourself and your time.
And creative, I feel
Yes.
like more
Yes.
that creative aspect to it.
Because that's the part that you're moving into. I do feel you're going to up your healing work, doing more healing work, teaching. You just need to start doing more teaching too.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you're going to invest in something, or you've got some investments in something. There's something that's coming around building houses or doing with houses, and you're going to make good money. I feel like it will give you the opportunity to do the other side, to do your spiritual work. And I hope that answers the question, because there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and I agree with Marco, the person that's going to show up. And then you're going to make sure everything is legal.
Mm-hmm.
Always,
Fine
and you're going to do
print.
with people, fine print, make sure everything is legal. And I know you, Angie, you'll fine tune it, so it'll be good. I'm awesome. Yeah. But I feel more you're teaching, and this will allow you to do that, more, where you're doing more part-time and being able to do this. It's very powerful in that way. Okay, the phone line is open.
Mm-hmm.
It's burning up. We're really ready to
Yes.
do that.
Se habla
do see some-
español. También
Yes.
si quieren llamar, podemos contestar las preguntas en español. El número es 713-522-5084. That number again is 713-522-5084. Phone lines are open, and we are ready for your phone call. I will check the next question while we wait for the next phone call.
Yeah, and we love people to call in and ask questions. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Marco, there is, and I want to just put this out, and I don't know who the next person is that's calling. And if you notice, I'm getting a little hot, and I'm getting a little choky in my body. There is a woman that's with me. She's an older lady. I feel that she has had breathing issues. She passed from breathing issues. Lung cancer, something in the lungs, upper body. I don't know if that's you or who is it coming through, but she is here. That is really, really strong. Really strong. Anybody? What do you got up there?
I'm going back to the groups.
Marcos, we're trying this out to do handy dandy because we got if we get them too close, the things too close to where we can read everything, you can see our nose hairs. But if we're too far, we can't read what's on the screen. So,
okay, we got Jessica in here.
awesome.
Was the old lady wearing an apron?
Is she wearing an apron? Yes.
Hmm?
Is that for you? She had cancer up here, and she was gasping for air. Yeah. Respiratory and like
grasping for air.
Yeah. If that is for you, I don't know. Whatever decision that you have made, and I'm going to just put this out. If that is for you, Jessica, the decision you made, she wants to tell you you made the right decision. She really does want you to know that you did make the right decision. What does she say?
Emphysema.
Yeah.
She's been seeing angel numbers. Synchronistic. Yeah. That's.
I don't know if you made a choice or commitment or something like that. She wants you to know that you made the right one, and don't doubt it, because it was her helping you make that decision that you needed to, because you were not moving forward. You were not.
Give you the extra little push.
And I when they do that to me, and I'm like, Marco has seen it happen. It's like, I'm having an experience, but she wanted my attention, and she's a little pushy. I know. She was telling me, and that's why I was trying not to put it. Yes, you made the right decision. You needed to move forward. He needed to move on, and you're going to move on, and everything's going to be okay. She wanted to help you with that, and you needed to dance a new dance. Let's put it that way. And awesomeness. It has to be an even. You're wanting a neutral or even experience. And I want to thank your grandmother for coming through and making me feel like I'm choking. It's awesome.
Awesome. So we're going to our next question to move it in.
Awesome.
So we have Sue D. Jones. Hi guys, I have been so stressed. We are renovating our new home and stressed with my kids. I feel like my guides or angels are trying to tell me something. Can you pick up on anything for me? Thank you, please.
Let's do a fairy card. Let's do what's going on. Sue Jones. Yeah.
So the card that we got for you, Sue, is affirmations. Your angels and your guides want you to keep that positive attitude, and by utilizing affirmations on a daily basis, instead of saying, I am stressed out, because your word is very powerful, try speaking something positive like, I am tranquil, I am at peace, I surrender to the flow of my angels.
So I want to add to that, because here and absolutely, I want you to stay in that space. But remember, when you remodeled your house, you're changing the energy in your house. Because it's the old energy that was there, and then when you start changing and tearing out and ripping out, and so you're going to have things that show up. Mm-hmm. Literally show up. It's really going to happen. And as you start putting things back, once it's being tore out, it's actually things inside of you is being moved. And especially if you're doing a kitchen or whatever, especially the kitchen. The kitchen is always a really fun one, because it's normally the kitchen is the heart of the house, or the stomach of the house. And so it's where you get nourished. So the energy there. And so one of the things I would say for you is, um, see it as a blessing, because you're letting go and you're getting to see everything. And the kids, even the kids, they feel the energy and they feel the shift in their. It's like when you rearrange your furniture in your room or your house, it takes you a couple of nights or a couple of days to kind of reacclimate to it. Or you bring in a new piece of furniture, it's the same principle. And that's why you get stressed or the kids get all out of whack. So stay in your space of going, okay, this is going to pass. This is going to be just for a short time. Mm-hmm. I'm going to love this process, because as I love this process, everything in the house becomes beautiful and tranquil. Mm-hmm. But you're bringing in this new energy, and that's beautiful, and that's what you should do. I mean, you're right on target, and I think that is amazing.
I'm gonna add something. I feel also with all this change, sometimes we have to honor the home and thank it for, allowing this change to take place, because like in feng shui, when we move stuff, we're moving things with intention. Yes,
absolutely. We do, and it's so very powerful to be in that space with you, of change, and beautiful, beautiful. The phone line, the bat line is open. I would love to hear somebody's voice. We love doing it that way. What do we got?
We got Jackie Lee. I would love to know, should I leave this relationship that I am in or fix it? I think he is cheating or going to.
One thing, when you ask, should I? For me, that always throws things into kind of a weird space for me, because I don't. My guides always say, yes, you should, because if you're asking, you should. What I want you to do is look at yourself, because this has really been showing up lately, and me and you and clients, and we've been talking about this because of the energies that are in right now. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? And I've seen so many people, you would not believe this, but in the process of looking at it, you got to see, do I choose this person? And do they choose me? And that is the part that you've got to look at. And if they're wanting to seek something outside of the relationship, then you need to stop and say, hey, there is some kind of miscommunication here. I need to see what is being miscommunicated. What needs is my partner needs are not being met as well as mine. And you need to look at that. Look at yourself and go, wait, there's a need here that's not being met, or I'm not hearing something, or he's not hearing me. And I would look at that before I made a decision whether to jet or go, because sometimes when we start thinking, oh, they're cheating, well, they're probably not. It's just you feeling not needed, or your needs are not being met, or you're not communicating. And then your mind, your saboteur comes in and starts playing out that whole rabble
telling
of stuff,
stories.
So before I made a decision whether to stay or to go, I would seek an intermediate person, or sit down and have a conversation and say, look, evidently something's going on here and we need to have a conversation, and here it is. Mm-hmm. And let it fall, because this is the time. This is what we're looking for, and seeing what we're doing in ourselves. You gotta love yourself to love someone else. Mm-hmm. And I hope that answered your question. I really think you should check in.
Check in
you
with
need
yourself.
to do a check in with him and you. And because if it is that you need to go, then you need to go.
All Alrighty, moving on. We have Natasha Jane. Would love some spiritual guidance, please.
Okay, what kind? Natasha Jane.
We'll wait and see if she gets back and see what kind of guidance.
What does Spirit want me to know right now?
But
Run, girl, run. You know my answer. Run.
Run, girl, run!
And let's see. Wow, they're really wanting you to step up your game. They really do. They want you to really, really just move into a new space with yourself, and you're fighting you're back. You're holding yourself back. You are holding yourself back, and that is where I really want you to take yourself to the next level and really push it.
I'm here. No more hibernation. No more hiding.
No more hiding. Come out. Come out.
Come to the light.
Come out. And make sure for you. I really want you to make sure that you're making time for yourself. It is very, very important. And that is something that you're not doing very well, because I know you're always a giver and everything like that, and I really want you to make some time for yourself. But it is time to come out of the spiritual closet and get on the broomstick and ride off.
Oh, I'm with you, sister. I'm right here.
Yeah. And you're loved here. So I hope that helped you. They're not going to let you get away with it too much longer.
You'll feel it, you'll hear it. They'll really get your attention. Like, hey, you need to get going. Thank you. Alrighty, next.
I think that she showed up. Did that lady from over there?
Okay, we got Mercedes de la Garza.
Marco, I think there's somebody over here too.
Alrighty, hold that thought, Mercedes. We'll get to you right
Let's
quick.
go to this side over here. And we have the phones open. Call us. Give us a call. We love to talk to people on the phone too.
Okay, Karen.
Karen Smith.
I try to call a few times and it just hangs up. Anyone else having this problem?
Oh, maybe it's...
if you read this, I'd like some insights on my current situation with my stepdaughter, please.
All right. So, step in. I'm going to let Marco answer this. It's a lot of fun. Why don't you use your fairy cards and see if you can get something coming out?
Well, I'm going to check in first.
I'm asking the fairies.
And then I'll bring them in. But what I'm feeling... Oh. Simmer down,
Alright,
energy,
guys,
simmer
easy.
Down. Gentle.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Karen, I want to bring something up because we went on a disconnect there, and so I'm going to start because when I start seeing that, and you said you tried to call in the phone and stuff, I want to see. And one of the things I got right away was there's a disconnect with you and your stepdaughter, and so when you need to have a conversation, but from your heart. I mean, really, really reconnect back from your heart space, but reconnect with you. And this is the thing that I want you to do. I want you to love her the way you can love, okay? And I want you to allow her to love you the way she can love you, okay? When we have a set way that we say, Marco, you're going to love me this way. This is the way, and this is the only way I understand it. Well, I know you, Karen. You're a very strong woman, very strong, and you've been through a lot in your life and everything like that. And when you look at yourself, look at her, I want you to look at you. How would you talk? How would you want you to be talked to or to be treated? Mm-hmm. And I know I know because I just feel what I'm feeling because the computers and everything kind of went like, whoo, wait.
Wonky.
There's a disconnect there, and that is where you want to come back and to reconnect. And I know you know how to do it. whether it is forgiveness, whether it is, do you want to be right or do you want to be, happy? And come in that place, because if it's whatever it is, and that is the place that you need to come back into, that disconnect. You need to reconnect and do it with love and compassion. It's very important. And what do you get? I know I cut you off. I had you because
no,
they were not going to let me.
I saw that disconnect too.
Yeah.
From the computers.
And so they're really wanting to reconnect you in that space, and that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And allow her daughter to express herself.
Yeah. And not take it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody has in that place, they need that to be able to express.
That self-expression.
Yes.
That's her way of communicating.
It's very important. Yeah. It's funny because the more we energize with it, it keeps looking and trying to tap in and being in there. But Karen, I know you can do it. I know you can find it in your heart, and just pray and say, okay, Spirit, show me the truth and show me the way. Let the truth come through.
So we're taking phone calls again. That number again is 713-522-5084. Clear communication.
And if you can't get through, tell us on the thing. If you've called in to the phone and it's going to something else, please put it up there so we'll know and we'll see what's going on. I will tell my phone operator, hey, it is off, ain't it?
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the lines are on. Hello? Calling in. Do we have any other questions?
So we have Anita. Could I have a card, please? Yes, Anita.
Have a card. Yes, you can.
I will do that. Called several times, not working.
Okay. Let me see if we
Shannon's
do
not
it.
letting me go through either. Everyone's trying.
Okay. What number you have up there?
The one here. Let me double check.
Marco's going to check to make sure the number is right.
Alrighty.
Did
So
we put the wrong number?
We had line 1 because that's line 1 and 2. So we'll do line 2. So line 2.
So let's do that. Well, let's push line.
Turn it off first, and then we'll open up line 2. So the number for line 2 is 713-263-1006, and watch the phone go off now. So let me get back to Anita, who wanted a card, please.
Anita Johnson.
Anita Johnson. Ooh, travel.
Hi, Zeta. Look.
Oh, there we go.
See, that's line 1 now.
Okay.
Go ahead. I will. Hello. Hello. We're going to let Marco finish his reading with the card, and then we're going to put you on the speaker. Just hold on. But I didn't want to lose you.
So, Anita, we have the travel card. Your elemental friends are letting you know that you're going to go on this journey, and this journey is going to be life-changing. It's going to be a transformation for you. So as you open up to this experience, I don't know how well you can see that, but I am seeing like stars, like being like fireworks. Things are awakening with you. There's all this light coming through. So it feels like a forest, like a journey through the forest, through the trees, through the waters. You're out in nature. So if you don't already spend a lot of time outdoors, I'm feeling that you need to invest, whether it's a minute or 5 minutes a day, connecting with Gaia, Pachamama, Mother Earth. And this will expand you more in your path, in your spiritual path. I hope that was helpful.
So the number to call in is 713-263-1006.
Yes.
And
then we have somebody on
I
hold,
can
right?
post, yes. I don't know if you can see it up here. I posted it on there. It is 713-263-1006. We do have somebody on the thing. We're gonna put them on. You're on live with Shannon and Marco.
Thank you, guys. An honor to talk to both of you. This is Chesley. Hello.
Hey!
How are you?
Hey, buddy. Good to hear you.
Good to hear both of you. And again, quite an honor. And I don't want to burn up too much time. I know other people have their questions as well. Quickly, I do want to ask my dear mother.
Yes.
The house.
Yes.
House is in a bit of a delay with a few payments.
Yes.
And this is pending some reserves, some financial assistance that should have been, I would say, granted by the VA.
Yes.
The Veterans Affairs. However, it has taken a little bit longer than anticipated. It's actually been a few years. So she has actually gotten this revamped, had somebody looked at it again, and gotten a little bit of a push, reopened the case, sent out paperwork and all. So want to find out if this will come through this time. If so,
When?
Is there when? Yeah, there might be a time frame.
What'd you get? 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 days, 4 what?
Okay.
No, hang on. I'm pushing him a little bit because I want him to see what he's getting.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm wanting him to see.
I feel that the momentum is going to really take off next month, which is April, which is 4. But I feel that through this whole, process, I'm feeling it's going to be about 4 months where it fully gets turned over, or
The process.
the process, yes. So I feel starting the end of this weekend, it's really going to pick up. Things are going to really start moving again. But I feel like the whole thing is going to be completed within 4 months. So still back to that 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to add to that, or ask the question: are you looking for like a compensation payment, or are you getting the VA housing for the housing to buy the house?
No, it would be the first, compensation.
Yes, and unfortunately, I'm a veteran, and and Marco's husband is a veteran. It. Unfortunately, if you're in the state of Texas, it really sucks.
It's a long wait.
The wait is normally 2 to 3 years for some things, and I have no clue on that. So really and truly, I hope one of the things that if you got somebody like one of the veteran, I don't know who you got to help fill the papers out again, to do it. They haven't denied it, have they?
No.
Okay.
No, they haven't.
So did they already go through to that doctor, and all the paperwork and all that done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's actually been sent off already. It's been compiled and submitted. Yes.
Okay. Because what happens is, and the only thing that I'm going to put out some angels to go and take care of this, because probably what they're going to do is send it to a 19-year-old that's sitting at some desk that's never been anywhere or anything, and they have a criteria, and if one of the things, if you have several things on there, then it gets kicked back, and then it goes onto another pile, and it goes over here to see if anything, will happen. I do feel you will get a very good rating, but they're changing stuff so much. And that's why I say, Marco knows I go to the VA for my doctor care and everything like that, and his husband does too. So yes, I do feel it to be come to a completion within the she should be hearing back.
Okay.
And so
All
what?
right.
So what combat was she in? What service was she in? What?
It wasn't her. It was her late husband, my stepfather.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he passed, but
She's entitled to the money.
right.
Yes. And that's the thing, and that's what I wanted to know. And it should come on. It should push through. Whoever she connected with, they will help it. They will get on and push through it, help it.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it very much.
Yes.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Be blessed.
That's beautiful. And that is the sad things, guys, that being a veteran, and it's sometimes it's crazy to get help or get compensation or anything like that. It takes a long time, and going down to the VA, it takes a while. So is there anybody else? The phone line is open again. The number
713. I think people are posting it now in the comments.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing.
yes, please.
713. Is that the right one?
Yes.
There we go.
Awesome. Did we have anybody else up there?
Yeah, I'm trying to write down the order.
Okay.
And you are live.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
It's Karen.
Hey, Karen.
You know, I have to ask, how cold is it there?
How cold is it? It got colder today. I think we're going to get snow. It was raining earlier.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably down in the 50s or 40s. So
Oh, okay.
it's not
Too bad. Not too bad.
I forgot to ask Karen, how cold is it up there in Leadville?
we're at 37 right now.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
At 37.
so-
No,
We
we're,
really need this moisture as well.
yeah.
It's been really, really dry. So
Yeah.
we're well heating it, I think.
You know, you need me to come so we can have a really awesome thunderstorm. And you know, I bring the storms, and I bring the storms. The epic snowstorm or the epic thunderstorm. It's like awesome.
Yeah, you guys always bring that stuff when you come. And
We are coming, or I'm coming. We're trying to get my schedule to fit it. with it.
I heard that, and that's okay. I mean,
and-
patience is always a virtue.
Absolutely.
I want it to be nicer when you do come, because it's always fun to get out and about into the forest. And
Yes,
all that.
yes.
Oh, definitely.
So Karen, you got any question?
I just, whatever any of the spirits want to offer me, I am open to receive. I have too many questions, so I'm just going to leave it up to them. Most important message they can bring me right now.
Okay. And I actually was going to call you and give you this because I had a message this morning for you.
Yeah, thanks.
And I should have, because it was like, oh, really clear. First thing, I want you to open up the center and let the wind blow through. I want it to clear out, okay?
Okay.
I need you to take that center back energetically.
Who did I give it to?
You know who I'm talking about. The other energies that are coming in.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to take it back, and I want you to open the front, and I want you to open the back doors, and I want you to move the energy, and I want you to move it out. They don't have to leave, but the energies that's being brought in there is just, you're being cloaked just by it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So nobody is not seeing you. And the other thing is because you've been through this raising up in consciousness and all this shift and really dealing with yourself. And, you know, you went on that awesome trip and went and got laid. She went to Hawaii, people. So when you came in, you need to come back in and go, okay, I need to be seen, guys, and it's okay to be seen, and start bringing the people. And that's why I wanted to put out to everybody, if you want to go to Colorado, Karen has this incredible center that probably will host 50, 60 people back in the back. I've had 25 people on the floor. Having a really good time back there. The energy is incredible. It's very beautiful there. Just get hold of her. Find her on there, and she's And if you need healing work and stuff, she does some incredible work there. Get on her website. Just message her.
My website's being reconstructed right now, so it's kind of down, but they can get information off of my Facebook page as well, with the articles that I posted.
And that's Karen
like
Lacey.
She's on our friends list, friender.
Very empowered. She's got so many gifts, and there's so many things. And one of the other things is you need to start doing hands-on healing. You have all that stuff. You need to start offering hands-on healing to people.
Okay.
And that's important.
All right.
To get that energy flowing, keeping that energy flowing. Because like you said, you're reconstructing your website. It's like remodeling the house. If you're reconstructing, you're going to be restructuring your energy. It's got to fit you. And that's why, like, putting our website up, and stuff is so much fun in that space. Mm-hmm. And that's, for me, you know me, Karen. I didn't want no website, but I do. I got one.
I know it.
And it's very simple. People can go on and make an appointment.
Wizardofog.com.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it.
And I do hear, and Karen does remote work too. She does so many things, and that's why I say she's a master of a lot of stuff. And
thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that. My trip was about reconnecting with me, finding me again, and things like that. Unfortunately, I came home and still had to deal with things, but I'm stronger to deal with it.
Absolutely.
And things like that, and so and just looking at possibly, I made an investment in following a program to construct my own coaching program.
There you go.
To take it out and things like that, and so
awesome.
Kind of wanting confirmation that I made the right decision there. It felt good. I felt led. It was a synchronistic thing that took place while I was on vacation. Can Spirit confirm that for me?
Oh, yes. You're good.
Okay.
You're right on. I want you to pull a card.
Okay. That's going to take me traveling and things
up
like
there
that.
Already, didn't they pull that one?
Okay.
Spread them out.
All right. Well, you two, thank you very much. Just let me know when you're feeling the need
Flower power.
to come to the mountains and the forest. Did you draw cards?
Yes, I did. It's called Flower Power.
So connecting with flowers, essential oils will assist you in
I'm actually going to connect with a new company that is less expensive but pure product. And then I'm also bringing in hemp CBD oil products to the center.
Yay! Karen lives in Colorado, so she brings in the hemp.
Well, actually, the hemp is legal in all 50 states. It's the marijuana that is not in all 50 states. But hemp is legal by federal law because it has no THC.
Greg Abbott is trying to make it illegal here.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous because the feds okayed hemp. They separated it from marijuana.
So.
And it's the cannabinoids in the oil that are the healing properties.
Correct.
So
correct.
the
Awesome.
hemp CBD oil has no psychoactive effect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I found it
So
exciting. So
I will be getting with you in the next week or so, and so I can set out some long-term goals to get out there.
We'll be there soon
Yeah.
all right.
when Spirit opens
All right.
it up for us.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's let you get back to some of these other people. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
questions there.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Is there anybody else on the thing? Thank you, Karen. Blessings.
So this is our hour mark. We
Yeah,
got
so we're going to do our little info commercial real quick.
a little brief commercial break, and then we'll come back to your questions.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
I'm Marco Oliver, and we are Conversations with Spiritual People.
We do different things online, and we do here in Houston. We're willing to travel or go any place to work or do.
Workshops.
We work on the phone. We have our website. Mine is wizardofog.com. And Marco's is like this long.
It is this long, but it's me.
And he's going to shorten it, but he will post it up. Or he will tell you what it is real quick.
Galactic Star Dancer. All one word. .wixie.com/Mark Waller. And we have our next phone call.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
I'm fabulous. How are you guys?
I'm so extraordinary. I can't stand myself.
Excellent.
So, you're here with me and Marco. So, what is your question? What is it that you've been needing to know?
Can we do just a general reading, or do we need to ask a specific question?
Tonight we're just doing. You can say what does the Spirit want you to know. You can just say, just ask the
Just
question. You can ask that
general.
question.
Just know.
What does the Spirit want you to know?
Yes, that's what I want, please.
Awesome. Marco's going to ask the Spirit. Hang on a minute. So Marco pulled a card and he'll put it up on show you up on the thing what it said. What it says. It's called Spiritual Teacher. I will say, there is a male that's around you that's talking to me, and he really comes in that place of you're in a season of really opening up your spiritual self and taking yourself in a higher space within yourself. I really want you to either seek out some nature, because nature is one of our greatest spiritual teachers, or I don't know if you've been looking at a class or something like that that will help you advance in your spiritual, evolution. I think that is where you're at, because you're thirsty for it. I feel very thirsty for
Wisdom, knowledge, like information. I feel like just like information.
And the male that's with me, that's with you, he's very adamant for you to do that. And sometimes you put yourself on second and let everybody else be first, and it's time for you to be first. It's important. And do something spiritual. And a class could be knitting or cooking or whatever you want it to be, but make it about you and your spiritual growth.
Okay. And is there like a more specific area of spiritual growth, like a certain path or?
I really feel that you have already looked at some things that you're really interested in, that you would like to investigate further. And I don't know if you've been looking at Reiki or doing healing work, but it really takes you. You've been very inquisitive about it, and that's what he says. And I know that sounds very vague, but he just keeps talking about that space with it.
Okay.
How do you feel, Marco?
I agree with that. I feel like spiritual healing, something in that realm, and you already know this. It's like you wanting that validation. You already know what you're seeking.
Have you been looking at a class or something to take?
Not necessarily right now.
Okay. But there's something that's really huge that you're doing too much for everybody else, and you need to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So look for a class. Look for something spiritual. Go light a candle at the church. Go walk in nature. Go something that is about you.
Connecting back with you.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and the person and I don't. Yeah, there's a. Yeah, just really seek. I don't want to go too much personal because it's all out in the thing, but seek help. I say seek help. Go to nature. Go do something. You've got to do you. You've got to.
You got to find your own way.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
And whatever was personal, I don't mind if you say it.
No, I just don't. Yeah. Because there's just a lot of things that is happening in your life right now that I feel. That he feels there's just a lot of just people pulling on you.
Okay.
A lot of pull. And I really want you to just take a moment for you. And I don't know why there's a baby keeps showing up in my realm. I don't know if you have a child. Are you there?
Uh-huh.
You have a child?
I have a teenager.
They keep showing me a baby, and I'm not sure what that's about, and I'm going to leave it with you. And it could be new beginnings and new things, but
Yeah.
you have a lot of new choices, a lot of things, a lot of contemplation, and I just want to go in that space. And I know it sounds vague, and I when they do that to me, it just frustrates me. It's like, guys,
It's so coded.
and I'm asking, give me the information, and they're going, but no, they don't want to talk. And I don't know if this was the way this person was. And is your dad alive?
No.
Okay, this is who it is. And I don't know if he was in person. He didn't talk in front of people too much.
Right.
His personality was that way. We're not going to talk personal stuff in front of people. Shh.
Okay.
And he just wants you to know that he is with you, and he really wants you to find your way, your path, because you need that. And he keeps saying this, and I'm going to say it, and I don't know what it means. He keeps showing me a baby, and he keeps saying, what you have been thinking is truth. What you've been feeling is truth. And I don't know what that means, because I keep asking to give me a little more with it.
Right.
And that is for you, like you would know what I'm talking about, like you've been asking a question. It is truth. It really is. This is, yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand that? And I'm going to leave it with you, but do you understand what I'm saying? It's like that's truth. He just wants you to know, and he's with you. Very, very strong, hon. Very strong.
Okay. Thank you.
He was a very good man.
Uh-huh.
He was a good man, your dad. He makes me feel that way. Your dad was a good man?
No.
No. Well, he's making me feel like he's a good man. I don't know why.
He was good at making people think that.
Oh, good. Maybe that's why we didn't talk about things in public.
Right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. I hope I answered the question, but this is who is coming through, and this is what he's giving me. I really want you to seek some spiritual guidance within yourself, you know,
Okay.
in that space. So beautiful.
Well, thank you for calling in. Have a blessed
Thank you.
night.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
So the lines are open once again.
Is anybody up there on any of the things?
Yes. It keeps going on and off.
On and off. Yeah, there's lots of things up there. What does Zeta say?
She's saying hi. Love you guys. Love you too, Zeta. Shout out to Zeta. Yeah, people were trying to call, but when it's on the phone, it goes to the machine.
Yeah.
Let's see, Karen, Shauna. How can I get a reading? I can't call in, but I can comment. Kids in bed. I'll do a quick card reading for Natalie Martin, since she's.
If you're watching on here, Natalie. I'm going to answer the phone while he's doing a card reading for Natalie.
Shuffle. Hold one moment, please.
Hello. Yes. Say it again. Hi, Jill. How are you? Marco's going to do a quick card reading for someone on, and then we'll put you on the speaker. So you're in queue. Hang on just a second.
One moment. So, Natalie, love life. The basis of your question has to do with, let me bring this forward so you can see. And you can see love life. And it has the children or the fairy kids on there.
Especially if she said she has to put the kids to bed. There might not be too much love life going on. There's some children going on. Or maybe that's
Some love life.
You need to make time for some love life.
You need to make some time for you and your hubby, your partner, to honor each other.
Or get a friend for some love life. Especially having children, and sometimes when you have children, and I know I'm taking over your reading, but it's like I want to put this out because I actually seen a thing. You know, we forget to when we have children that it kind of gets trying to figure out time. If there's not spontaneous, we're tired, there's things that happen and you don't have that. But you got to make a date night for yourself and do things together, because somewhere along the way y'all used to have some fun.
You have some kids.
So maybe you do exercise together, or a sensual exercise, and you can assist each other.
Some bonding time.
Do stretching or do things like that, or because if you do workout, you can work out together and do that. Washing dishes can be very connecting. You can
use your imagination. It could be so much fun and simple.
And the kids won't catch on to your being naughty, but you really need to bring some spice into your life. Both of you are missing that, I feel. And that is very important for you to receive that. And this goes for everybody. It's when you have children, it goes for everything, but you're really needing that space for you.
And I can relate to that, having, 2 kids, that sometimes we wear our dad or mom hat and that's all we are. We forget, hey, I was something else before I was a parent. I was Marco before I was the dad.
Yeah, and had needs and wants and desires, and yay!
So you got to honor you, but also honor your family. You got to balance it out in all aspects.
Yes, because it makes it very beautiful to be in a relationship and have that experience. I hope we answered your question, because
Yes.
it's just you needing to reconnect with your hubby, your lovey.
And connecting with
Or
yourself as
I say
well.
your partner, whoever your partner is. Let me correct myself. To get some spark. Maybe not make new kids, but maybe so. Make time for yourself and your partner, and you could do it playing. I don't know. Naughty, clean the dishes. I don't know. And the kids won't know. I don't know. Be creative in that space. You need it. It needs to be done. We have somebody
Jill.
on the phone.
Okay.
Jill is on the phone. Hi, Jill.
Thank you for
You're
holding.
Live. Thank you for
Hi,
holding.
Shannon. Hi, Marco.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
¿Cómo estás?
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited I got in.
Awesome.
It's almost like the radio. You have to be the right color to win.
That's right.
Oh.
Be the eighth
Oh.
caller.
So how does this work? Do I ask a question or how does
You
this work?
ask a question and Marco will answer it.
Okay. So my question is there any message from my grandparents?
Before you even asked that question, I was already feeling like they're saying something del trabajo, something of the work.
Yeah.
Trabajando, trabajo. Pon atención en el trabajo. About paying attention, something about work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that you already know what you're asking, and they're like, tú sabes, you know.
Okay. Maybe.
No, you know. Tu abuelita, I feel it's a female energy. Your grandma, she's saying,
Yeah.
tú sabes, and then she's saying, sí, que usa tu poder to own in your power, and I've told you that before, to like owning your power, to speak your truth, and if you want something, to go for it.
Okay. I am looking speaking of jobs, I am looking into a new possibility.
Yes, you are. A very good possibility.
A good one?
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, cool.
Because there's something, and I have to agree with Marco and what she said in Spanish.
Lo que dijo ella.
I really feel it's a strong possibility that there's something that's not quite right. They're not. There's something happening within the company, and they're wanting to restructure, look at some things, and I don't think you're going to get fired, but I think they're going to, or I say fired, lay you off. But I think it just becomes not a healthy environment.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, at least I'll get fired.
No, they would lay you off or things like that. I think they're going to need to restructure some things.
Yeah.
But whatever the possibility that you're looking at, I think it'll be great, and I would kind of pursue it a little more, look at it a little more, but not until after the 1st. And I don't know why I want to
Not what?
Till after the first, April
not
1st.
until after April the 1st. Just
What do you mean not until after April?
To not take any action from here till April 1st.
Oh, okay.
just wait until after the 1st to pursue it a little further.
Okay.
Kind of sit with it and meditate with it. Like, reflect on it before you take actual action.
Doing the same thing that you're doing?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's very helpful. Thank you.
You're
welcome.
very welcome.
Awesome.
Thank
And
you
did
so
you get
much, Margaret.
did you get my message earlier? My messenger and stuff is not working right. So,
Facebook updates.
yeah, we were both looking at the Facebook updates and Facebook page. It's all weird. The messenger is really weird on my phone.
The format is rearranged.
I don't know if anybody update their messenger, but mine did, and it's not. I don't know where and what. So, anyway, I did message you back, and yes, get with me, and we'll set it up.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Okay. Ciao.
Okay.
Ciao.
Well, thank you.
Ciao.
Blessings. We'll talk to you soon.
Is there anything?
Okay.
Have a good night.
Did we look over on this one
Goodbye.
over here?
I'm gonna go check in with that one.
We're gonna look at the other phones, but we the line is open if you want to call in. If you can't get through on the one that's on there, we have another number that's somewhere that it's the same number. It's 713-263-1006. That's 713-263-1006. I know we've been having some trouble with people, the lines.
So Eric said, tried calling, but it's not in service. You can either submit your question, Eric, right here, and then we'll read it, or you can call now. The line is open.
Yeah, and it's on. They're both open. Yeah, it looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a missed call, or is it good? Right?
Yep, you're good.
We're off. Okay. So the line is open.
713-263-1006.
Yeah.
There we go.
See.
Bueno.
Hi, this is Kim.
Hi,
Hey, Kim.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Awesome.
Fabuloso.
So, what is your question?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Relationships, of course.
Oh Lord, no.
I know, you better be sitting down.
Ay, Dios mío.
Okay, go ahead. What you got? You there?
What do you want to know?
What's your question?
Oh, about relationships.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
confused.
Are you in
There's
one?
2 to 3 different people.
You're with 2 or 3 different people?
No, I'm not with. I'm trying to figure out which one's best.
They're all good.
Come on.
Okay. So the person that's talking to me is a very big joker. I want to tell you that right now. Whoever it is, they are hilarious.
Okay.
I heard go with the funny one, the one with the sense of humor. Why would you go with the serious ones?
Well, one of the things that I want to really bring up really quick, because you still have some attachment to your ex or to the last one that you were in a very serious relationship, and so you still have some wounds there. We need to deal with those, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask your angels, guides, masters, and teachers that are available to work with you to tonight when you sleep. We're going to go ahead and clear those out of the way, and so and move that into the right perspective, because you need to give back you need to give them back their energy. A lot of times when we break up or things like that, a lot of times, because I do spirit walking, what happens is either we'll grab their energy or they will grab us, or we'll leave a soul fragment in that time frame or in that space, and what you did was you grabbed their energy. And so I'm going to ask them to release. You're going to release them back and let them go with love, compassion, and try not to drag them behind the car. And let them go. And because you don't want to go back into that place again. That's not something. But when you're holding that energy.
For 2 years now, and I just want it to be
done.
It's like I had no control over it.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yes. But what you're going to do, because you're still, that energy is still there, you will attract people into your relationship that has similar energy, and it'll be a kind of a different theme. It'll come from a different way, but it'll be the same. It'll be the
exactly. Exactly.
same. And so we're doing disconnect right now.
Literally, we're disconnecting that energy
my,
from you.
my peeps are doing it. They're shutting the computers on and off to do the disconnect for you. And so, and I love when they do that stuff. It's so funny. So when you have multiple people in there, they're all trying to show you a different aspect of you. Okay. And I think it's so funny because the woman she's hilarious. She is hilarious. She said she would just keep all three of them. I'm like, and I don't know. I don't know who's on the. Is it your? I want to say it's your mom, but I think it's an aunt.
Okay. Yeah, they're all pretty.
Yes.
Pretty intense with their humor.
Yes, they are. And because
as well.
the one that says you need one for the light bill, you need one for the car note, and you need one for the house note. I said, oh, I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is, but my mom, my aunt, and my sister, yeah.
Oh, they're all just hilarious. And why they're doing that and saying that, you're being too serious about the whole thing. Just relax, have fun with it. Be in this place because look, you got 3 men wanting to play with you. Awesome.
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, it like starts that way, and then they get like overwhelmed, and then it's like, where'd they go?
Yeah.
And I'm awesome.
That's what she said.
I'm a wonderful,
That's what she
wonderful
said.
person. I have so much love to give. I'm so positive. I, work with the angels and meditation and all the good things for me with the universe.
Absolutely.
And I think it just overwhelms them. And then I can like see their energy just like, zapping and they get like all nervous and scared.
Because you make them deal with their shit.
Yeah.
I have the same problem, hun. They all come in and they're like, oh, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't want to have to deal with my shit. There is somebody coming, and it's not those 3.
No?
No.
Do you get, okay, I'll tell you. The one's name is Phil, and he's not the funny one.
Okay. No.
And I really feel so connected to him.
What do you say, Marco?
Breathe it out. Just
breathe it out. Breathe it out.
There's a good connection, like a friend connection, but
as a long term, like your forever man, I don't get it. I don't, and I'm not going to change what I feel. I just don't feel that. I feel he'd be great. He's going to allow you to experience and be and beautiful. You should have fun. But the one that I see that's coming, sometimes in June.
Yeah, my birthday.
He will be more compatible or close to your energy and what you're about than the others. He'll only have a backpack of his stuff instead of a wagon or a truck or all of that.
You
stuff.
haul baggage.
Oh, jeez.
Like 12 ex-baby mamas and all that.
No, thank you.
That's your oh my God, they are so hilarious. I'm surprised that you did, Lord. Yeah, they're going to set it up. They're setting it up. You're just being impatient, and they're putting people in your way, your path, just for you to have fun. And they just want you to have fun, and that's all they do. And because you're still healing yourself. You're still being you're close to being ready, but you're not quite. And that's one of the things that they want you
They're
to
prepping
understand. That I mean, it took you a minute to get back into the rhythm of things and all of that. So
Yeah, I mean, I started to like it. It was like, okay, there is a life, right? You know,
Yeah.
after being with someone for 9 years,
yeah.
and then it was just like, you know, your heart goes into one
Okay,
thing, and then
guys.
it's like, yeah, well, I'm really busy at work, this, that, and the other, and then another one pops in, and he's from, you know, another state, and then another one pops in, and he's from another state. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Right.
Like, I don't want somebody from another state.
Right.
I want them here.
That's right. And
So
that's
yeah, they're playing with me.
yes. And they're just putting it out, but it's getting them close to you, and that's the space, and that's okay. Everything will work out in its most beautiful way.
As long as I can get rid of that energy from the other one.
It is. It
I
is
know
going to
they're holding
happen.
me back. I know that.
These guys are. We're going to finish it up.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm so looking for. I'm going to go to bed right away.
You're like, I'm gonna sleep in peace.
I'm not waiting. You two are amazing. Thank you so much from my heart.
Yes. Well, I want to thank your mom and your aunt and
Bringing
your
that
sister
funny energy
for all of the.
Yay!
They're hilarious. They are just. I can only imagine what they were in life. Just
Oh my God.
loud and proud. That's what they said. Loud and proud.
I love it, and I miss them, but
No, they're always with you. They are always with you and helping their whisper. They say they whisper to you.
I believe it because you know what? I hear it all the time. I see things all the time.
That's
I
them.
know they're with me. I talk to them all
Oh God,
So.
that is them. That's like they're hilarious.
the time. Yeah, we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh, we still can, right?
Oh, absolutely. They're.
Mm-hmm.
If I had me a shot of tequila right now, we'd be good to go.
Yay! See, I told you I was wonderful.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you guys.
And thank you for blessing us. And thank your mom and your aunt and your sister for coming in and blessing us. Beautiful.
Okay.
Awesome.
You both, thank you so very much.
You're welcome, hon. Have a good
You
night.
like made me all hot.
Caliente.
Woo.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Ciao. Do we have anybody else on?
Yes, we have a few. So if you want to call in, that number is 713-263-1006. I know we have a few comments on there.
Do we have some? Who?
We got Paulo Agente. Can I get a reading, please?
Awesome.
I will do a quick reading for Paulo while we wait for the phone call to come through. Or what are you picking up? What are you feeling?
You know my answer. Run. No.
Run!
But, who? Yeah. Show me.
Paulo Agente and Sinanya.
Hi, Stacy.
Stacy Delgado. We need to go visit her.
We need to go see you.
I need a chiropractic adjustment.
We need an attitude adjustment.
I miss those.
Um,
You should write down the phone number, please. Okay, I'll write it down.
what number?
I'm from Portugal, so it's hard to call. Okay.
See.
Okay. We'll do one on here for you, Paulo.
Does he have internet?
Yes.
Why don't you just go on his Facebook thing right there
And do
and message him to a phone from there? Can you do that?
I can try. Yep, that should work. 6.
Paulo,
A
do you-
message from Spirit would be lovely.
Paulo.
I would love, please. I'm from Portugal.
So evidently they have internet. If we were, can he call through Messenger?
Let's see.
We can call through Messenger.
Paulo.
Go to his Facebook page.
Eduardo let you go.
That's interesting.
Polo Hunter. Let me see if I can pull him up.
So, let's see. While we're doing that, we can take a phone call. See, like that. I'm going to see if we can get him on through. Hi, you're live with Marco and Shannon.
I'm Marco and Shannon. This is Mary.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary. How are you?
I'm good. I would love a reading. What's showing up for me?
Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm just suggesting, it's just suggestion. I really want you to up your vitamin C and some vitamin D3. I feel some stuff going on in your chest, and I want to give that right away. I'm not a doctor. I just want to throw that out. Seek medical help, but it will help you keep from seeing the doctor if you take some vitamin C and D3, because you've got some things happening in your chest and lungs area. But it's more like, I don't know if it's from the pollen or, just something showing up, but I want you to make sure you give you enough, your immune system to take care of it. And because that's in your energy field, and I just want to make sure that you get it taken care of. And I haven't had anybody come up with it, but anything metal, and right away I got your lungs. Just pay attention to that. Respiratory and vitamin C, vitamin D is very important right now for you. Let's see, what do you get?
First thing I got was the Libra scales, so balance.
Balance, yeah.
Balance. So balancing the energy,
Well,
energetically and physically.
Yeah.
So balancing both aspects.
Of your life, and if you're probably working too much, you need to go and play, and if you're playing too much, you need to work more. But I like the lads I like the part where you're playing too much, because I like to play. Wow, you got several things. Well, you got several things that's happening right away that. Yeah, you have a lot of you're really figuring out a balance. Mary, I'm going to ask you a question. Are you married?
No.
Are you want a relationship?
Yeah, I do.
With things?
I'm not in a hurry. I'm open.
Well, I don't know, and I think this is where the balance comes in, is because, and that's why I'm asking this question. It's fitting somebody else into your life, because I feel like you have a kind of action-packed life. It's not boring. I may say that, unless it is boring, but the way I feel, or the way that people are, the beings around me right now is saying, she has an action-packed life. It's full. It's, she's doing, and to be able to fit somebody in her life, that's the thing that you're trying to really figure out. How can I put a relationship? I would like it, but how do I put that in with everything else, with the demand that you have? Do you own your own business?
I do.
You do, okay. And that's part of it too. It's like, how do you balance this and everything that's going on? I really feel your business is, if your business is kind of restructuring itself a little bit, but it's going to be better. And I don't know what that means. They're just giving me it. That, like, whatever you're doing right now, I really feel it to, like, blossom like a big flower.
Yay.
But you're restructuring, and that's the only way I know how to describe it. Like, you're rebuilding it. Let's take that away. I want to say you put another layer there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It is restructuring.
Okay. And better. It's going to be so much better and less stress on you. And then you can have that person in your life. Because then you can go to Tahiti or something and relax. No. Because you've got to find the balance. If you're working too much, you've got to find the play, and you've got to put that into balance. But right now, I see what's happening with you and why it's not too much balance. But you need to take and have a margarita. You know, and I just say that in a
like that.
Say that again.
I would love to have a vacation.
Yes,
You need one.
me too. It's like I keep like Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, any Bahama. Yeah.
So, any idea how quickly this restructuring is going to occur?
You have about another month worth of getting everything really set up, and then you have the little bit of the fine tuning and everything that needs to take place. And I don't know if you're taking on or getting rid of some people, or if you're taking on someone. Are you getting rid of somebody? I mean, I don't want to be putting all your business out there, but I feel like you've got it's
just me.
Okay.
Right now, doing everything.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you need to hire an angel.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, gotta increase that cash flow.
And it's going
before
to.
That can happen.
It is, sweetie. It really, really is. I think that what your product or your idea that you have is very needed and can be very successful.
Do you think that I need to separate my website and have the two kind of different directions, the two different things I do, each have their own website?
I really think that would create too much chaos for you. I think, well, and this is the way I feel, okay? Like, if you have a product, just create a product page, and that's what from that page. I mean, on your website, that's just dedicated to that. If you're doing services, put that over there. But each page have its own product, its own service or whatever you're doing. Because I feel if you separated it, it would be too much right now for you.
Well, it's hard for people to find me, like with the, playing the Google search word kind of thing, just because of the different things I do. I'm not as searchable on the interweb right now.
There has to be some kind of way, because I feel like the splitting of the two would create more work.
Yes.
So that's why I say maybe you need to get someone that, and I don't know, maybe you do web stuff or web things, I don't know, that can support you and figure out how to get them to be under one thing but separate, but still be able to be seen on the search engines, on the engines, how to do that. And I think that is the link for you.
And that goes back to the balance.
Always remember this, and I feel there are people around you that will help you. Sometimes we just gotta ask.
Open to receiving.
Yeah. and that will help you with your web stuff, and more than willing to do it. I mean, more than willing. And maybe you trade them service or something in return, to get it complete. But and maybe I'm missing, but there's a link together. They need to be linked together.
Right. I would. Yeah.
You know what? You understand what I'm saying? It's like they have to be linked, because you are the energy of it, and you just need one place to focus your energy and not be split. And I don't want you to feel that energy would become split, and I don't know why that is, but they have to be linked together. So I don't know if you put on one page your web, they can click on this product and it takes them to another page, or from that one, but they have to be linked together.
You want to have a primary home base, and then if you want to, separate them, still unite them, but have branches that branch out from your home base, from your tree. I'm feeling that that's your roots. You have to have them both in the same place, but branching out in their own thing.
And so, what do you do? What is your web?
So I do interior design, and then I do what I call life design. So the life design is really coaching and healing.
Awesome.
And energy work.
Good.
And that spills over a little bit into the interior design, but I've been doing them both for a long time, and I guess I'm moving a little more into what I'm calling the lifestyle design, helping people to
There you go.
design their life.
So that's where you need to go
Design.
in to have that main thing that links the two together. It's like that middle
The
middle
bridge.
piece. That middle piece, I think will link the other ones, and you need to, like, if you're doing like a blog one, or you're putting the middle one, and then you can link to the other ones, because even doing house is all energy. It's all about that stuff, coaching, and it's
Feng
energy.
shui.
It's feng shui, and how your lifestyle. If you have your house in order, you're in order. So
Right, it's a holistic approach,
yes.
because it's all connected.
Yes. Yeah. Figure out how to put it. That's what I'm saying. Bring them all together, and maybe what you said was the middle. That's your middle, and figure out how to do the two, linking the two together, and maybe do blogs or do some things that how you bringing the two together. But you can have separate products, but link them together with that middle, and how show people how that works. You get it?
Okay.
And it's going to be fun. I think you'll enjoy it. At least that's what they say. They always challenge you. You like challenges.
I'm tired of challenges. I want grace and ease right now, please.
Yes.
I want
Grace and
something
ease.
really fabulous to be looking forward to.
Yes. Well, that's why I say ask them and put out a little bit around you for somebody that does really some knock-up web design, and see if you can't do some coaching or something with them, and maybe.
And like you said, ask an angel. There may be a student out there looking for the experience where he can volunteer to help you out. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
cost you anything, and maybe you work something out.
Yeah. I really do feel that there's somebody there that can really support you and bring that into another level, another layer.
You
And
might-
that's what I keep
Angels
saying. It's
have
another
any
layer.
messages for me?
Say that again.
Do my angels have any messages for me?
Okay. And this is where it's really fun, because you're ready for the next level, and that's why you're trying to create this website or create this thing, and that's why they keep trying to link things together and put things together, and that's why I see that place. And for you, I really want you to open yourself up to step into the next level of your consciousness, of you, your soul. And they're really bringing it in. And that's why I say, ask for your angels. They're going to really help you and bring people into your life to advance you upwards, not only with your website, but as far as even your soul evolution. Because you really do need that in your life.
Thank you.
Yes. Your work is connected to your, and that's why I say it's connected to your energy. And as you move your energy up, it will all work itself out.
Thank you. Yeah, just coming out of a very challenging period, but
Yes.
I see the light now.
Yes, you do. And it's beautiful.
Thank you both very much.
You're most welcome. Blessing.
Have a good night.
Awesome. We have time for if anybody wants to call in. We have time, or we have we're gonna try to call
We'll see if he
and
picks
see if
up.
we can connect. See if we can do the phone right there.
Okay.
See? Sorry, cannot make the phone. You and Pablo are not contacts.
So we gotta be friends
Add it.
first.
Adding to on your contact.
Adding. Okay.
And let's see if he will get on there, and then we'll talk to him. Who is that?
Butaccio. What's going on, my broski?
Oh my lord!
Hello?
Or is this
Hello.
mom? This is mom.
This is Mom.
Hey, mom.
I'm glad we didn't say bad things.
Hi, Mom. This is Mom. Are you there?
Yes, we're here.
We're here. That's why I said I'm glad we didn't say bad things.
I know, me too. I'm watching you, but it must be kind of delayed or something.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is. It's like a 10-second delay. It's so we can blurt out the bad
I'm gonna turn my thing out
words.
here so I can talk to you. Hold on.
See the feedback.
Okay, sorry. I just turned my thing down so I can hear you now. I'm listening to you on both sides.
Awesome.
How are y'all tonight? You're doing great.
Well, thank you. We love doing this, and you know we do. We love doing this and talking and everything. How are you? How can we support you?
I'm
What
okay.
you want the lotto
well,
numbers?
I was wondering if my angels had anything to say about my job. It's kind of
Run.
bad right now, and I'm hoping to get out of it, but don't really see how. So I was wondering if my
Well,
angels
let's
had any advice
let's
for
do
me.
it. Hang on. Time out.
Usa.
We want to find a really easy and beautiful way to get out without getting fired.
Transition.
We wanted a beautiful transition outwards.
Right.
If you want out, your guides can get you out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't want to do that. We want to do it gracefully and easily. And if you want something else in place, then let's generate that. And that's what they want you to change the way you're projecting the energy out, and so that we can bring in something better.
Right.
And if that's what you're wanting, unless you just want to retire and go to Jamaica.
No, I wish I could, but I can't really do that right now.
Yeah.
Just wondering if there was something else I should be doing to kind of transition.
Look for it.
Look for it.
Look for what it. Start calling in what it is. Putting in your request is what kind of you want money, what kind of money, and what kind of, you know, people will say, oh, I want a job. Okay, Spirit will give you a job, but it probably won't either. You don't get the money you're worth, or you have crappy people you work with.
Right.
So it's okay to say, hey guys, I'm putting in my order, and my order is I want this amount of money. I want at least 12 weeks vacation in the Bahamas paid for.
Right. At least.
You know, and good work environment, a healthy work environment. Put that in when you write your request, and sit down and put it in. Write it.
I'm feeling that you have this power with writing stories and creating and manifesting. You need to write it down. Like, okay, what does this look like? What is my ideal job? What would bring me joy and happiness where I can show up every day and be excited about work?
That you wake up at 4 hours earlier just to make it
just
there.
To be there.
Right, that's what I want. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Something I enjoy and look forward to doing instead of getting up and have that feeling of dread and, you know.
And the only thing that happens when you do that is you either make yourself sick, or you get fired, or you just it turns out to be a nasty experience. And why would you want to be in that space?
Exactly.
When you just want to be free and do your thing.
I'd like to do something, you know, for my, you know, sole purpose, life's work, which I'm believing is writing, but I don't see how I can get out of my job doing that right now. So
have faith that it will.
Yeah.
Because that is your gift. One of your most powerful things is that you're here to write.
Do you do grant writing?
Sorry?
Do you know how to do grant writing?
No.
No. I don't know why that kept popped in
What
my
is
head.
that?
Writing for grants. Writing, you know, you have to write, these long things for grants to describe what it is that you're wanting the money for and how's it going to be used and the whole project and everything like that.
And they can support you in your work and that in which you are seeking to do.
Right.
And it utilizes a writing factor.
And I don't know why animals, too.
Animals.
Yeah, so I don't know if you do something like at a shelter, writing grants for a shelter, animal shelter, the zoo. I don't know. I just feel like if you something around animals.
That's interesting. It's the first time I've gotten that.
Write it down.
Yeah,
Right.
write it
I
down
will,
because.
believe me.
And just put it into play. What it is that you want. You want, you know, a younger crowd. You want party animals. What is it that you want?
A spiritual environment.
But not boring.
Yeah, I actually just want to work for myself and write books and
Well,
Put
then
that in.
write a book.
go to the office.
Write a book.
Yeah,
Put it out there. Get published.
that's what I'd like to do. So
Well,
anyway, okay. Well, you guys are great.
For
appreciate it.
something about animals, and maybe you're writing a book and storybook about animals.
Who knows, right?
For some reason, writing grants.
Look
and
into
look
grant
at it.
writing.
Yeah, I'm going to look into that because I haven't, that's something new I haven't heard before. So, grant writing. Interesting.
You know,
well,
the
that's-
colleges-
I had a
you know, the
meeting
colleges
or
do it.
Angels with Sharon. They said I'd be writing a tome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're talking about. But
What
grant.
now?
Okay.
Writing a
Ready?
what?
Are you hearing anything else interesting?
A run?
Huh?
You know me. Have fun. Just have fun.
Yeah, that's what I wanna
You're
do.
worrying too much about it, and let it show up. And keep writing. Write.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to write and write things. But
Okay. All right, I'll just keep my writing. I've been channeling my angels and writing, and so I'll
Yep.
just keep doing that, and maybe it'll lead to something, and I'll look up grants and see what that's all about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, well, I'm sure there's other people who want to get in to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
so thank you.
we have enough time for one more person.
Uno
so-
más.
Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Love you
Love
too.
you too, Mom.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I have a little bit of a headache. You know?
It's the heat.
I don't know if the young man is going to be on there Did he get on? No. He didn't accept it.
Next time.
Maybe next
A
time.
la próxima.
Did he, is there any questions? Anybody on that side? Did Eric ever get in?
Let's see.
Or in the middle? Anybody over
Let's
there?
see.
Hi, everybody. The phone is open. We will take one more
Uno
or one
más.
more question on the thing. Marco's looking to see if anybody's there. The phone number for
Not
the...
in service. Eric, try calling again.
He tried to call. Eric, are you doing 713-263-1006? It's 713-263-1006.
So we have somebody who said, any messages for those just watching? I'll do a universal card for,
Okay.
for those that didn't get to
Have a margarita. Enjoy life.
enjoy life.
Smile. Love a lot.
Go out in nature.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Yeah. See? I said
Celebration.
Celebration. Go have a drink.
Celebration.
Go have a margarita. Love life. Celebrate life. We're in such, there's so much things going on around us all the time, and it's so heavy, and you should just be, it's so beautiful, and not get caught up in all the hoopla that's going on, and just be you and be empowered, because that is the most important thing you can do. You can.
Have your own experience.
Yes. While we're waiting for somebody to call us or give us a question, I don't know if somebody's come on there. Marco, call in.
Jacqueline was like, my mom's birthday's on Friday. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Yes.
So I want to put it out. If you're interested, I'm going to be doing a spirit walk Friday in Humble, Texas. If you live here, that's very, very powerful. If you want to come and experience this live, we'll be there. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing working with angels here in this building. That's a live event here.
That's a donation event. How to work with your angels, how to feel your angels, and some more.
And so the other one in Humble, bring your pillow, your blanket,
Some water.
It's $26 because we got to pay for the space up there. And we're gonna bring the rattles and drums and see if we can't vibrate stuff off the walls.
It's gonna be awesome.
So anybody, I don't know, can he call in?
Yes. Zeta says, I'll take a card.
Zeta, honey, we got it going on. Don't you worry. We got
We
you
got
back.
you. We got you, love. Sending much love. Walk away. Leave an unhealthy situation. Letting go.
Is there fruit on there?
Fruit.
I thought I saw fruit.
Fruit.
I don't know why.
Says leave an unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors as
Right.
new doors open.
Health and well-being, that's always so beautiful. Yes. Zeta has a healing center up
Mhm.
in North Houston area off of 45. And Zeta, if you want, you put your information.
Please share.
Please share for people to be able to get to your meetup group and stuff too. Because she has some really awesome groups for food-wise, health-wise. And she has a really awesome little shop in her in there.
We got teas, herbs, incense, candles, stones, you name it, she has it. A lot of educational workshops, meetups.
Awesome. Everybody's got a card, wants a card. The phone line is open. I don't know if it's, let me read. I just feel like somebody's supposed to call.
Call me. We'll do
Call me.
Lynn Rose. Can you read a card for me? Card showing up is marriage. Right away, a unification, a harmonious relationship, a harmony of two coming together. and I feel like this is referring to particularly you balancing those both aspects of your personality. I feel
Right.
like one side may be a little more reserved and kind of in the back, and then the other is like the polar opposite, like up front on stage, kind of like a rocker. So I feel like those two need to merge to create the sum of those two into something.
Who's in the middle? Is there somebody in the middle? Is that James?
It looks like it.
Let me see what they say. I'll look on here. I think
Careful,
that's
careful.
her. Let me see what they say up there.
Oh. We got a
Jeanette
call.
Taylor, thank you for sharing your energy. Awesome.
You ready? Listo?
Yes. Okay.
Hello, and you are our last call of the night.
Oh, yay.
How-
All right. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this, so not sure how it works.
No worries. Just any question or guidance that you're seeking, we will see how we can assist you.
Kind of pinpoint this one.
You felt what now?
I know that family members watch over you. Do you feel, I guess, any of the energy of my family members? And could you, like, kind of help me pinpoint who's around me?
A lot of them, honey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there any one in particular that stands out?
Well, is your mom crossed over?
Well, my biological mom, but we were never really close.
It don't matter. And to me, that doesn't matter. If she's your biological mom, she gave birth to you, so she is around you. She's with you. Right away, I wrote mom right away. She's the one who's coming forth. Okay, that's communicating with me. Wow, there's so many. Wow. Who do you have children? Is there somebody? There's a child over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There's a child. There's your mom. You have an aunt there.
Are you talking here now, or that's crossed over?
That's crossed over.
Not that I know of.
Okay. An aunt? There's not an aunt on the other side? No, just leave that with you because that's the way she's coming. So she would be on the same parallel as mom, aunt, on that same line. So she may not be a physical aunt, but she may have been somebody that you would consider as being an aunt.
Okay. Yeah, I had to think on that.
Yeah, don't because you'll get lost in it. Sometimes the spiritual realm, I call it spiritual amnesia, and you go, oh my God. We used to call this lady Aunt Patty, later. There are also two men that's with you.
Okay.
On the other side, I don't know why I hear brother. But that could be, and so when I look at that, when I feel that energy, so it'd be coming off on the same line as you. So brother, friend, cousin, somebody of that way, that's contemporary to that. The whole roof just blew. The roof is shaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know.
Okay. They died really quick.
You're talking about the flag?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Is there anything else from him?
Well, you asked who was around you. I'm giving you who's around you. The mom is the one who's talking to me, your biological mom.
Okay.
So she's the one who has come forth and is being the one that's around because, I also feel another male, a male. So there's a male that's a little bit older. So I don't know if it's your dad or a grandfather, but he's older to you. Say it again.
Yeah.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's one of the reasons why your mom, that's the biological, is coming up, because you're so emotional with dad still. He can't come. He's been trying to get with you, but the emotions of him really upset you, and he don't like to do that. So he kind of sits back because he wants you to be at peace with it. And he's actually been around me all day, communicating with me a lot. Very beautiful man. And it's nothing. You will eventually get to where he wants to come near you. He's going to come in your dreams in a couple of more weeks. He said, and you'll be okay. I don't know how long it's been since he's passed.
Yeah, they said it's been over 20 years, but...
No, yeah. It's just like yesterday to you. And he's really, he kind of, in a couple of weeks he's gonna be in your dreams. And you've been asking for that, and I don't know if he's been there before, but you've been asking for him to come to you.
Yeah. Well, that would be cool.
Yeah, but he don't want you to cry. He wants you to be happy. And he's with you all the time. These two, the mom and your dad, are around you a lot. Your biological mom.
Yeah. Now, I know you said she's talking a lot. Is there anything specific coming out, or just kind of jumbling?
Well, you asked the question, who's around you, so she's been giving me kind of the feelings of who's around you, and so I've been tapping into that space with her. And normally what happens with me, one person will be the spokesperson for the whole group, especially if there's more than one. You have, okay. You've had a lot of turmoil around you. Like a lot of things happening around you. That's going to end. If it's not ended, you really can feel and breathe here really shortly, and they're going to really finish this. They're going to finish it for you. You've made all the right decisions.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying about that?
Yeah.
Okay. And they really helped with a lot of it. And I don't know, did you have a Nana, like your grandmother? You called her Nana?
I have a Nana.
Okay. Nana. Okay. I'm like, okay. Am I saying this right? It's not.
Wow. Yeah, and that's like not really specific. A lot of people don't.
Yeah. The mom is giving me that because that's something very important. She was very important in your life. And she's with you. And she's a very strong-willed woman. Yeah, very strong.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What did you get?
That was good. Thank you, guys.
Hang on just a second. Marco's got something for you.
Okay.
Let's check.
He wants to see if the fairies got some. Oh, what did you get? Look at that.
Healing, healed, healer. There's healing energy around the current situation, like Shannon was saying. We have the support of your ancestors, your family on the other side, and I feel support kind of like in your back, like they're literally supporting you, like holding you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had some turnaround within the last week, so.
Yes. And that was them. They really helped you. You made some really great decisions, and they really helped you get those. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You're very
most
welcome.
And you're very loved. And they all give you this big bouquet of flowers. And I thought at first it was roses, but it's not, because you're not too big of a fan of roses.
Yeah.
Your mom says you think those are funeral flowers. And it's like daisies or like things like that. You like that. You like springy flowers, but not funeral flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, and be blessed.
Thank you. You too.
Yes.
Have a good night.
You too.
Ciao, ciao. Bye. Wow. Now it's time to say goodbye. We've had so much fun, guys. It takes a lot to go 2 hours and holding space and stuff. And I know some people couldn't get through on the phone. That's probably Spirit doing their thing, doing so that people that are supposed to and all that kind of good stuff. They do crazy stuff. Any last words? What does it say?
Zeta, if I quit working for me, have a great night. See you Friday.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's Spirit.
The only thing I have to share right now with everyone watching is to be gentle with yourself.
Yeah.
To make time for you to stop, breathe, and slow down.
I thought you were gonna say stop, breathe, and roll. You know, stop, drop, and
Stop,
roll.
drop, and roll. No, we're not dancing. Or unless you want to take a little quick stop for a dance. But I'm all for that.
I know. Today's been a very strange day. We had some really awesome clients and things today, so I think I'm ready to lay down.
Time
To
for nap.
take and be in that space. Yes, and everybody laugh a lot. Just laugh. Look for our videos. I'm going to post my energy video up. I pre-recorded it earlier because we had been posting so many things earlier. I didn't want it to get lost.
Too much.
Me and Marco's doing 40 days of meditation. I'm doing 40 days of sending energy into the world.
Daily live.
Look for, if you're not on our email list, and if you are and you're not receiving it, let us know. Because we've had some people saying they're not getting our newsletter. So we're going to try to figure out that issue or situation. So
Yeah, sometimes they get sent to spam folders, so you want to make sure that it doesn't get directed there.
correct. So
Blessings.
blessings, namaste.
Buenas noches.
Until next time, we're going to do this once a month, and maybe we'll do a radio show. But I kind of like doing this, actually.
Maybe we could do a video radio, like a blog.
We probably could.
Yeah,
We can do whatever we want to.
yeah, we'll create it.
Absolutely.
Let's co-create it.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
With the angels.
Yes, and the fairies.
And
And
the
the
drag
drag queens.
Absolutely. Ciao, ciao for now.
Hasta luego.
Oh, I can shut this one.
Yeah. Buenas noches, if I can figure out how to remind me later.
Done.